If you're struggling with accuracy, I got you covered with a 10% discount code on Control Freaks. These things are absolutely amazing. They help you improve your accuracy, especially at long range, which we know in Fortnite there is a lot of long range gunfights. Like this one right here is kind of medium range. I wouldn't be able to hit this guy as often if I wasn't using my Control Freaks. Those things are absolutely amazing. So go ahead, use code ItsNick, buy these things and save yourself 10%. They're absolutely great. And if you don't want them, you don't have to buy them. I'm not forcing you guys. Look at that knockdown right there. And I have to say, the Scar is definitely the best weapon in the game. Like I know everyone knows that already, but I feel like if I just gotta say it, man. I just have to let you guys know. And look at this guy. I'm missing everything, okay? Like this was my first game in a long time, but I'm just knocking out everyone. I'm just killing everyone. I'm having a blast. And I felt like I really had to update this video because the last video I made like this, I was kind of a noob at this game, and you guys were all pointing it out in the comments saying like, you can't build, you're so slow, your accuracy's good, but you just can't build and stuff. And I've gotten better at this game. I'm getting really good. Like I'm getting a lot of wins. I'm killing everyone I run into. Like you guys saw at the beginning of this video, I got that sweet triple kill and stuff. I was alone. My teammates were far behind if you look at the map. Then they finally caught up to me. I don't know what this guy was doing on the rocket, but people love rocket riding in this game, and he kind of failed because I'm just gonna smash him right here. Just wait for it. But nonetheless, guys, let's get into the first tip, and it's what I'm doing right here. When you see enemies, rush them, and rush them. Powerhouse them. If you're with your whole entire team and they build, start shooting their building. Start rushing them. It's gonna make them panic. They're gonna freak out. They're not gonna know what to do. They're just gonna try panic building. And by the time they finally get their building up, you guys are still gonna continue shooting it. But by the time they think they have their building up, you guys are gonna be really close to them, and you will be able to kill them a lot easier, especially when they're in that panic state. I don't know if you guys ever got into that 1v1 situation, or I should say a 1v4 situation where you're alone on squads and you see 4 people, you just panic build, they keep shooting at you. It works, guys. It really works. Another one is when you're alone versus a full squad, you guys got to pick them off one by one. There's no getting away from this. If you try to run away, they're all gonna blast you, they're all gonna shoot at you. So what you got to do is kind of what I did at the beginning of this video. Build a little bit just to like kind of deteriorate them in a sense, and then use a shotgun, pick them off one by one, hide behind your build, pick them off again. They're gonna be rushing you all together, or if one of them sees you first, he'll try to get you before his teammates because everybody wants that kill. So that's your time to pick them off one by one, and it'll really help you out a lot. Now this one is a tip that I really have to really go over again because I did go over this within my first video, but you guys have to do this. When you get shot at, I see this way too many times. When people get shot at, they just turn around, try to look for the person, or try to run away. Don't keep running and don't turn around and look for the person. The second you get shot at, build 4 walls all around you and then build a ramp going upwards. This is going to help you out tremendously. And then when you want to see where the enemy is, don't peek your head up, look over the wall with your right joystick. Do not move your character forward, and you will be able to see where you got shot from, or you will at least get a good idea when you see the bullets coming in a certain direction. So building is really important in this game, and always try to get the height advantage over your enemies. Like I'm doing right here. I'm trying to build over the enemies, and what this does is it makes it a lot easier. Height advantage in this game is the best thing. Everybody knows that as well. Like you got to get the height advantage within this game, and if you don't, well, you're probably gonna die. If you see enemies rushing at you and they're building ramps higher than you, make sure to shoot them down and then build your ramps to get higher than them. And when you do build your ramps, put walls in front of every single ramp so that way they can't shoot you down. And you guys got to practice your building, get it fast, get it done, and you're gonna see like it's gonna help you out a lot. Spend a couple of games, go into a game, land at like Wailing Woods or something like that, or Moisty Myers, get a bunch of wood, stay in an area of the map where there's not many enemies, and just practice your building. Even if you're in the storm, you're just using that game to practice. It doesn't matter. Just practice building fast, practice building strategically, and make sure to get those 4 wall builds down at least. I just took fall damage. I don't know what I was thinking, but make sure to get that down properly. That is like the one thing you guys really have to do. Another thing is shoot at the enemies even if it doesn't look like you're going to hit them. Even if they're like running off and they're in the distance, every bullet counts in this game. If you're shooting with a Scar, you're going to get 30 something damage. If you're shooting with a blue AR, you're going to get a lot of damage as well. So every bullet does count, and if you see them from really far away, those 2 bullets that do hit them, you might take off their entire shield before they could even get closer to you, or before they could even see where you are. So always shoot, even if it doesn't seem logical, even if it doesn't seem like you're going to get the kill. At least somebody else will kill them, making the game a lot easier for you with less people in it. Now, it is nice to get games where you get like over 10 kills and stuff, but even if it means helping out other enemies kill another enemy, well, you got to do it, man. I don't know why this guy was sitting in the corner. Don't do that, guys. Don't sit in the corner like that guy right there. Another one I want to say is when you're up close with enemies, you want to get the most damage off them as possible. And what is better than a pump shotgun? Really nothing. Or maybe that new shotgun. That one's pretty good as well. But what you want to do also is shoot someone with a shotgun and then start destroying them if they're up close. And you can't double pump or anything, which is kind of unfortunate. And I like this double leap right here. Just look at it. I land on the other one and just go flying off again. I don't know why. It's just so fun. But make sure to get those pumps out. Use a pump shotgun. And if you really want to be like a douchebag, hit someone with a pump shotgun and then switch right to a tactical. And it's kind of like the double pump. It's not as great, but it does help out a lot. And you will get those kills. Even if you have like the crappiest weapon, like a suppressed SMG, a common suppressed SMG, hit them with the shotgun first if they're up close and then do the initial damage. Like, it's gonna help out a lot, and it really does do a lot of good. Now, this tip is a lot easier said than done. The next one I'm about to give you guys is so much easier than done. And just look at that right there as I built, just because I know where I got shot from and stuff. Building really helps you out a lot. They get scared, they stop shooting, and you kind of protect yourself. And look at my teammate here as he puts those walls in front of the ramp. Always do that, guys, just to go back to the older tips. Always do that. So another one I wanted to talk about was aim for the head, and that's a lot easier said than done. A lot of people, for some reason within this game, have a lot of trouble aiming for the head, and it's because when you're in the middle of a gunfight, you tend to panic rather than use logic. And when I say use logic, that's definitely aiming for the head. It does so much damage rather than body shots. I know bodies are the easiest thing to aim for, but aiming for the head is going to help you guys out a lot. And the best thing to practice aiming for the head, look how I got height advantage there, just to mention. It's good. And then I fell. But the best thing to do to aim for the head and to at least practice aiming at the head is when you're in the pregame lobby on the starter island, what you want to do is pick up a weapon and start shooting at everyone's head. The people who are at longer ranges, running off into random directions, jumping around, aim for their head. The aim assist is going to help you out a lot if you're on console, but make sure to try and get those headshots down. Just keep shooting, don't tap fire, just hold your shot and keep going for it, and it's really going to help out a lot. Now, the last thing I want to say, there's going to be a lot of people who kind of get angry at me for this one, and I don't really blame them. But when you kill someone, BM them right away. I hate it. I know. I get BM'd all the time. I talk about it in every video. It's very frustrating when your whole team is alive and you get BM'd. As you can see in this gameplay right here, my teammate is dead, and we're all alive the entire gameplay. But the best thing to do is just BM them, and this is going to help you out a lot, because you do not want the enemies to revive their teammate, and then after they revive their teammate, they all come after you again, and then you end up dying when you knew that you could have BM'd him at first. But at the same time, use logic. Don't BM him when you're getting shot at. Don't BM him when all his teammates are around. That's when you want to like kind of build around him, get his teammates to like come try to rush you, I guess, and then you end up killing all of them as well and stuff. And I just want to say, like, I've gotten a lot better at Fortnite using my initial video tips. Like, if you guys haven't seen that video, make sure to check it out. It's my other Fortnite tips video, and it really, like, I was pretty much a noob when I made that video. I wasn't good at the game. I was definitely not that great, but I did use my tips, and it did help me out a lot. And look how I'm rushing here just over and over again. Even though the enemy's already dead, there might still be somebody there. But the best thing to do, guys, like, I'm telling you right now, just keep on rushing. It's going to help out a lot. And just watch until the end of the game here. Look at this. I'm shooting. Even though I know I'm not going to hit him or maybe just get one bullet onto him, I'm still shooting, I'm destroying his structures, and it just, those type of things really help out a lot. Now, don't look at this RPG, it's a little bit embarrassing. I ended up shooting somewhere where he definitely wasn't anymore, and my teammates kept building and getting in my way, which was getting a little frustrating. But I don't know what I was thinking here. Like, I knew he was already gone. I see him building there, but I'm still shooting where the RPG is going. That's a little embarrassing. I guess I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know what I was doing, but look at that. Just take those shots, even if they're long distance, even if you're not going to aim and hit them every single time. At least right there, I took off a lot of his shield, making him 10 times weaker. Look at that, his shield is off as well. Then I started getting shot here. I thought I could kill him, which wasn't smart, so I decided to roll back and start taking my little slurps here on my big potion. And then the storm decided, you know what, I'm gonna screw with you, Nick, I'm gonna come in your way. So I had nothing else to do but launch pad out of there, which really, it's not the greatest idea to like launch pad into the enemies, but it's also a good idea at the same time because they don't expect it. And look at this, he's shooting at me. Just keep moving. My teammates did a great job. Thank you, assassin, right there. And the game is about about to end. We're about to go off right here. This kid he has no idea what's happening to him. Get those scars. There's literally scars everywhere. Whenever you don't need a scar, that's when they appear. And there you go. Get the victory royale. Goodbye, buddy. It was nice knowing you. And that's it for that game. So anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and make sure to leave a like on this video as well. It'll help me out a lot, and it'll show me that you guys want to see these types of videos again. It just looks so nice to see that victory royale. But again, guys, subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 320,000. I want to thank you all for that. That is absolutely amazing. My name is Nick. Make sure to drop that like. Let's go for 1,000 likes on this video if you can do it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.